You might earn a solid paycheck, maybe even a great one, but still feel like you're stuck on a financial treadmill, watching wealth building remain a distant dream. What if I told you that for most people, the biggest barrier to getting rich isn't how much they make, but something far more subtle and insidious? We often assume that a good income is the golden ticket to financial freedom, a direct path to building substantial wealth. But look around. You probably know successful professionals, people pulling in six figures, who are living paycheck to paycheck, stressed about bills, and years away from any real financial security. It's a paradox, right? Decent money, yet no true wealth. Welcome to the Simply Speaking About Money video channel. It is here where we talk about budgeting, saving, and investing in the real world of probabilities, and not the crazy hype, noise, and lottery-like promises of possibilities. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this financial illusion, exploring the often overlooked reasons why so many bright, hard-working individuals never quite cross that invisible line into lasting prosperity. We're talking about the deep-seated habits and traps that secretly siphon away your potential, leaving you wondering where all your hard-earned money went. You see people with impressive job titles and healthy salaries, but they're stressing over unexpected expenses, carrying heavy debt, and barely saving for retirement. This isn't just about making more money. It's about understanding why that money isn't translating into wealth. The truth is, it's rarely about a lack of income. More often, it's a potent mix of subtle behavioral traps and overlooked systemic factors that conspire against our financial growth. These aren't always big, flashy mistakes. They're the quiet, persistent leaks that drain your financial ship, leaving you adrift, even in clear waters. Let's dive into the core behaviors that, more often than not, act as silent saboteurs to your wealth-building journey. These aren't external forces, but patterns of thinking and acting that many of us fall into. Imagine trying to build a complex machine without ever looking at the instructions or having a blueprint. That's what many people do with their money. We're taught complex math in school, but rarely how to truly manage a budget, understand an investment portfolio, or strategically tackle debt. This lack of fundamental understanding means most financial decisions are made on the fly, driven by impulse rather than a clear strategy. Think about it. Do you know the difference between good debt and bad debt? Do you understand how compound interest can make you rich, or how it can keep you poor? If these concepts sound a bit fuzzy, you're not alone. Without a solid grip on budgeting, investing, managing debt strategically, and the sheer magic of compound interest, people end up making reactive, short-term financial choices. They spend based on what feels good now or what's urgent, instead of what will serve their future self. This absence of a clear financial roadmap means you're essentially wandering in the financial wilderness, hoping to stumble upon a pot of gold instead of charting a deliberate course to build one. This isn't about being bad with money. It's about never being given the right tools or instructions in the first place. This one is a classic wealth killer, and it sneaks up on you like a silent thief in the night. You get a promotion, a big raise, or land a higher-paying job, and what's the first thing many people do? Upgrade. A fancier car, a bigger house, more expensive vacations, dining out more often, designer clothes. Suddenly, that extra income isn't being saved or invested. It's swallowed whole by an ever-expanding definition of necessities. It's the financial equivalent of running faster just to stay in the same place. You earn more, so you spend more, and your savings rate often stays exactly the same, or even shrinks. This phenomenon is often fueled by the keeping up with the Joneses mentality. We see our friends, neighbors, or colleagues buying new things, taking exotic trips, and we feel the pressure to keep pace. Before you know it, what started as a healthy pay bump has been completely devoured by an upgraded lifestyle, leaving no additional capital for true wealth-building activities like investing or aggressively paying down debt. Your income gets diverted to maintaining this new, elevated lifestyle rather than creating a stronger financial foundation. It's a trap because it feels good in the moment, but it robs you of future financial security. If lifestyle creep is a silent thief, excessive debt is a raging wildfire, actively burning down your financial progress. This is arguably the biggest wealth destroyer for people with decent incomes. We're not talking about strategic debt, like a well-managed mortgage that builds equity, but rather the kind that siphons off your hard-earned money with nothing substantial in return. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar that cannot be invested or saved. Student loans, while an investment in education, can become a crushing burden if they're disproportionate to your earning potential or take decades to repay. Even a mortgage, which can be a path to home ownership, can become a drain if it's too large, or if you consistently refinance and pull out equity, effectively spending your future. These debts drain significant portions of your income, leaving little room for investment opportunities. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a massive hole in the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it never gets full. The interest payments are a continuous financial leak, eroding your progress and flexibility and severely restricting your future growth potential. You're working to pay for yesterday's purchases instead of building for tomorrow's prosperity. Wealth building isn't a sprint, it's a marathon, and often a very long one. It requires patience, discipline, and the ability to delay immediate gratification for much larger, long-term rewards. This is where many people stumble. In our instant gratification culture, the idea of waiting decades to see significant financial results can feel incredibly daunting, even boring. The magic of compound interest, often called the eighth wonder of the world, works its miracles over time. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about consistently saving and investing and letting your money make more money, which then makes even more money. But the allure of get-rich-quick schemes, the desire for immediate rewards, whether it's a new gadget, an expensive experience, or a hot stock tip promising overnight riches, pulls people away from these proven, sustainable strategies. They chase the shiny new object, jump from one investment to another, or simply spend instead of save because the payoff feels too far away. This impatience often leads to financial setbacks, losses, and ultimately delays or derails the entire wealth-building process. True wealth is built brick by patient brick, not by trying to lay an entire wall in one go. While internal behaviors are huge, we also can't ignore the external landscape. There are broader economic forces at play that make wealth accumulation a tougher climb for the average person today. Let's be honest, the game has changed. For many, wages have stagnated, failing to keep pace with the ever-rising cost of living. Investing isn't just about putting money in a savings account anymore. There's a dizzying array of options, often presented with complex jargon, making it difficult for the average person to navigate effectively without professional guidance. This complexity, coupled with the pressure to keep up with economic trends and a general lack of proper, unbiased financial guidance and support, creates a significant headwind for wealth accumulation. It feels like trying to learn a new sport when the rules keep changing and no one will explain them clearly. So, if you've been earning a good income but feel like you're not building the wealth you should be, understand this. It's not primarily about your earning potential. It's a powerful combination of these silent behavioral pitfalls. The lack of financial literacy, the insidious creep of lifestyle inflation, the crushing weight of excessive debt, and the impatience that undermines long-term strategies, compounded by systemic economic pressures that make the climb even steeper. But here's the good news. Recognizing these challenges is the first and most crucial step towards overcoming them. You have the power to break this cycle. It starts with dedicated financial education, learning the rules of the money game. It demands disciplined financial planning, creating a roadmap and sticking to it. And perhaps most importantly, it requires a fundamental shift in your personal financial perspective, moving from instant gratification to delayed satisfaction, from spending to investing, and from reacting to proactively building your financial future. If you want to see your entire financial life in one place, clarity is the first step. That's where Empower comes in. Empower gives you powerful tools to track your net worth, monitor investments, analyze fees, and plan for retirement, all in one dashboard. You can connect your accounts, see exactly where you stand, and make smarter decisions with real data, because what gets measured gets managed. If you're serious about organizing your money and building long-term wealth, check out the link in the description to explore Empower. Affiliate disclosure: I may earn a commission if you sign up using my link at no extra cost to you. Wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep, how wisely you manage it, and how patiently you let it grow. If you're ready to start building that wealth, check out some of our videos for practical steps you can take today. If you found value in today's video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to Simply Speaking About Money, so you never miss practical strategies that help you build wealth and make smarter financial decisions. Also, check the description box below for the financial tool we recommend related to today's topic. It's a resource we personally suggest because it can help you apply what you've just learned and take action immediately. Your support helps this channel continue bringing you clear, no-hype financial education. Now stay with us, because up next is a special bonus that can help you take this even further.